This is technically my first freebie given to the channel, and I'm actually pretty excited about this because you guys might have seen a recent video of mine where I was talking a lot about the Megiuars. In fact, let's sit here now, shall we? So, I don't know how echoey it sounds in here, by the way, so hopefully it sounds decent. But yeah, welcome to my bedroom. It is officially not fully mine because my wife tends to control everything, hence why we've got flowers here, but that's all right because I get car stuff. And yeah, this is my first official freebie given to the channel. It's from gtshine, and gtshine reached out to me. I guess this is one of the really nice perks of being a YouTuber is you get certain things given to you and basically try out. And we've got a quick ceramic spray, which, you know, it's actually looking like an interesting one. A lot smaller than the Megiuars one, but it should be interesting to see what the results of it are like. We've got the GT Twist drying towel. Now, I've actually got an Auto Finesse drying towel, so that'll be good competition for this. So this is the buffing towels, which says here, your go-to towels for buffing off, detailing sprays, wax, polish, and more. So there's quite a few in here. They feel nice. Ooh, it's nice. It's got the whole GT shine just here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm actually here and I was thinking when this arrived, what kind of a video should I do with them? So I thought I'm gonna do a couple of different things. So I thought one of the style of videos I could do is just basically actually reviewing these themselves, seeing how it feels, and then I can do some comparison videos of these products against others. So I guess one of the main things for me is I'm a car enthusiast more than anything. So I want to give an honest review on each of these products and tell you all how I find it and kind of just be real, because at the end of the day, there's no point of me being a car enthusiast if I am going to share misinformation. So yeah, I'm glad that one of the things that gtshine actually did say to me in regards to our emails was that they want me to be completely honest. And that was really important for me because I'm not someone who would like to review products or anything like that and basically lie about it just to hype up affiliate sales or anything like that. So for me, honesty is the main thing. So right, I think without going into things anymore, let's go outside and start cleaning a car. I actually think I got a good idea for this. Yeah, let's go outside. Now, excuse all the cars going around in the background, which actually, funny enough, is just stopped. But yeah, it's been a while since I've had the 32 on the channel, and I'm pretty happy to have it back on because, you know what? I love my M5 and everything, but there's just something about old school Japanese cars that just sits so right with me. So, oh, it's a little sticker that my wife left on me. So, let's just put it there. But right, so I thought this would be a really good car to use as an example for all the products. So right now I'm basically just gonna go around washing the car and giving it a quick clean. The weather doesn't look the nicest today. It's a bit cloudy, but it's really warm, and in many ways this is actually the perfect weather to wash a car. You don't get the heat just burning up the paintwork or anything like that. It's just nice warm weather, and then you get to give the car a nice clean wash. So yeah, let's get on with washing the car. So one of the reasons why I'm picking the 32 to wash is because the paintwork on it is really bad and it doesn't have any wax or anything pretty much on it to see the results of the actual ceramic spray wax. So yeah, it should be interesting. I'm gonna wash the car down now and then go on from there. So enjoy some car washing video. Basically, the parts that were recently sprayed have not held onto the water much, but the other parts of the car, you can kind of see the condition of the paintwork. Not the best. So that's the pre-wash basically done. I think we should snow foam the car now, even though it basically won't make too much of a difference with this car. It'll look nice for the camera. So I've actually got the Auto Glim snow foam in here, so I'm basically going to be using that on the car. So yeah, let's see how it looks with some snow foam all over the GTR. These wheels haven't been washed pretty much for like over a year by me, so put some AWC wheel cleaner on, see how that gives a result. I mean, it's done okay, but let's get them properly washed up. I don't think these will end up looking that good, but it'll be interesting to see how good we can get this car to look again. Wow, there's so much black dirt. Ugh. Jeez. Right. And as always, as soon as I feel like I'm about to start getting the car done, it looks like it's gonna rain later on, so that's not fun. But time to wash the car down. I'm not going to show you guys this bit, it's a bit boring, but after I've washed the car down, we're going to dry it up and see how it all looks. And as you guys can all see, the car is dry now. What basically happened was it started raining outside, and then I thought, well, there's no point in me trying to dry the car. Put the car in, ended up going to wash myself down, then I ended up eating because I got a little bit hungry, and magically the car's pretty much dried itself. So I guess not all is bad news, but I thought this would be a good time to test out the gtshine quick ceramic spray. So the instructions on this say, wash the paintwork thoroughly, use a clay bar to remove any contaminants if necessary. That's not happening. Shake the bottle well, begin spraying product to only one body panel, 2 to 3 sprays per panel is sufficient. For dry cars, spray directly onto the paintwork, blah 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 blah. Basically, that is the information there. I think now's a good time to open this up. Might need scissors for this. Don't try this at home. I mean, you should try this at home because you're an adult and you can be trusted with a blade. Clearly, trusted enough to open it properly, which I couldn't do then. What's this? Oh, it comes with a sticker. It's a nice little touch. The actual bottle. And then we have the other bits for it. So I guess depending on the way you're going to apply it, you've got 2 different lids there. And it's got the instructions on the bottle itself. Shake this around a little bit. Now I'm not going to use a really nice microfiber cloth on this car because, as you guys already know, the paintwork isn't that good on it. But what I am going to do is just use a clean microfiber cloth. So not a brand new one, not the one that gtshine have sent me, but use a clean microfiber cloth just to basically apply this onto the car. I kind of want to save the new ones for when I work on the M5 and, you know, get to do a comparison then. This one's more so about testing out this product and seeing how it works on a car with as bad paintwork as the GTR does have. So it should be interesting to see how this works out. Now I think this will be an interesting part of the car to start on. It does say you can apply it onto a wet car or dry car. It doesn't really matter as long as you basically dry the car and you buff it off after you've applied it. So wow, the car actually does feel clean. It's definitely not perfect bodywork, but it feels clean. That's the main thing. Right, so the first 2 sprays weren't applied like I thick layer of it. It's just like a good amount of it. I think on this car, I'm probably gonna need to use more than the normal amount. Oh, it smells good though. I think this would have been better to apply on the car if the car was actually wet, because it just feels like it's just getting soaked up into the crevices of the bodywork. That's the first kind of layer of it applied. Now I'm also going to apply it onto this panel here, just to see how different the results are. So now once you've applied it and it's dry, you should be able to buff off any excess, but I don't know if there's going to really be any excess on this car, so I think I'm going to leave this now for the 24 hours. Actually, you know what, let's test out some water on it now. Now here's something it doesn't say on the bottle, and in fact it doesn't say it on any one of the ceramic spray waxes or sprays or anything like that, including the Megiuars one and the turtle wax one that I've used and stuff, which is how long it takes for you to leave it on before you can apply water onto it. It does say you have to wait 24 hours before you can apply a second coat, but it doesn't say anything about just basically starting to drive the car or anything like that. So yeah, that's one thing, one bit of information is missing, but what I'm gonna do is just throw on a little bit of water on it. Worst case scenario, we'll figure it out, but be interesting to see the results of this on this car, because yeah, no protection at all on this car. Let's see what the results are. So this should be interesting because on this side we've got no paint protection. So you guys saw that water droplet. Let's apply it roughly in the same spot over here. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. So let me try something else actually. I think this should be pretty cool to see, which is if I apply the water kind of in the middle. That has definitely applied some good hydrophobic effect on this. It's actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure that that is the line in which I wiped up to. You can tell straight away that this has actually worked. Literally, I have just applied the spray and it has already done this hydrophobic effect onto it, and I think that's actually pretty cool. You can see this one just flowing down nicely. So it does exactly what it says on the tin. That is definitely for sure. I'm actually pretty happy with that, and that drop is going all the way down. Looks like it's worked perfectly. I don't think there really needs to be anything else said. It obviously hasn't brought any shine or any color back to this paintwork, and in all fairness, I don't think anything really will apart from respraying it, but I reckon it'd be quite interesting to polish this paintwork and see how that turns out. But in terms of paint protection and the hydrophobic effect from that spray wax, this has worked out great. I'm actually really happy with that, because you guys can literally tell just from over there how wet and how much water that's all holding on, whereas this side, I reckon so this is the dry part of the microfiber. If I fold it back on itself, let's see what it's like. It's throwing the water off, so that's quite good. And this isn't a drying towel, so the fact that it's able to do this is quite impressive. Whereas let's see what that is like. I'll go to another fresh part of the microfiber and let's try to wipe this section. Oh, you can literally, like, look at that. It's just spreading the water back into the paintwork, which is why the paint looks a little bit nicer. But as that dries, that's gonna obviously leave an effect. Oh, look, when you wipe it like this, you can see exactly where the ceramic spray has been applied to. And I don't think I've seen any video out there that shows it like that, so perfectly where the spray has been applied versus where it hasn't. Now I know it's easy to think that this looks kind of better because it's brought some color back, but anyone who knows about car paint and those kind of things, you don't want the water to actually sit on the paintwork. So even though this has brought some of the color back, it's just filled in the grooves between the paintwork and the lacquer and stuff like that. That water is going to evaporate and it's basically going to leave the paintwork, and you can just literally see how that is. So now with my R32, as you all know, it is definitely a build. It's definitely got not the best cared for paintwork, and I think that's allowed this 50-50 in essence to really show the effects of the product. I'm actually really impressed with this, and I think what I might do in the near future is I'm not going to do any more of the car. I'm actually going to do in another video a test where I'm going to apply another product onto the other side and just compare the results and see exactly how big of a difference each product has. I will say that this isn't a sponsored video, whereas I have been given the product here for free from gtshine. They have allowed me to have an affiliate link to it. Personally speaking, I'm happy with this. I don't want to just waste it on this car because again, the paintwork on this is kind of going in for a respray and stuff. But it is something that I would easily use on my M5 or any of my other cars really. I think the price of it is quite good, and I think especially for someone who might be hesitant to get something like this, it is exactly what it says on the tin basically. Yeah, I think for what it is and the price of it, it's a nice easy way to get into a product like this. It's quite easy to apply. You guys saw I literally just applied it, wiped it down, and I didn't even need to do anything else to it afterwards. I recommend something like this for your average beginner car washing kind of person because you allow yourself to protect the paintwork, which is kind of the main important thing. I know a lot of people go crazy into polishing and waxing and all those kind of things, but when you go to polishing, you actually, if you don't do it correctly, you can end up damaging your paintwork more than anything if you overcut and, you know, going past the lacquer too much or anything like that. So applying something like this with a car that's kind of well kept, clean, doesn't have too many swirl marks, and just apply this, you'll be happy with the results. It'll give you good beading, it'll give you good protection against all the elements. Especially in the UK, we suffer badly with unpredictable weather. So, you know, this summer 2023, we've basically had no summer, so it's been raining most of the time. And yeah, something like this just means that you get to protect your car quite nice and easily. If you want to support the channel, there will be an affiliate link to buy this from, and I'm hopefully going to get a discount code, so I'll leave that just around here somewhere for you to be able to add that little saving to purchasing it. So, does this actually work? Yeah. Should you buy it? I don't see any reason why not. And yeah, we'll see some comparisons in the near future. But right everyone, I'm going to end the video here. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do so. Give the video a thumbs up if you found it enjoyable or helpful in any way. And I hope to see you all in a future one. Peace out. Bye.
Do it. Do it.